Yeah, is this everyone? Oh, did we type that out right? Hi, everybody. Hi. Hey. Thank you all so much for hanging out. My name is Matt Cox. I am the sound designer of the show, and I also wrote this one. We expected to hang around for this. Thank you so much. The best version, because we have to be out of this theater by 10:30. And I like to talk. So as Zach mentioned, as we know, Pups is closing after a 3-year run, and on August 18th, and so we're doing some special things throughout to lead up to that, just for funsies and for to celebrate the show and celebrate this little show that was supposed to run for 5 performances at a little comedy theater. Now it's here, and you're all watching it so many years later, which is really cool. So across that time, the show has changed tremendously from version to version, and even from that very first performance, there's scenes that are completely different than what they currently are now. And there's some scenes that existed literally for one day in rehearsal that always in my brain, I was like, that was fun. But no one will ever hear it until you and only you. Yeah, so what this is, so you know, all these years people have just been like, Matt, when are you gonna release the Cox cut of Pups? And the answer is tonight! Yeah, what this is, though, is essentially a scene that have either been performed in the show a very long time ago version, or existed in one rehearsal. There's one that was an option of when the show was 2 acts in Australia. It's the opening of that. And of course, but definitely, 100%, every scene you're about to see is real. None of them are fake. I didn't make up any of these. They are definitely real, and I will never lie to you about that. I would just add something because I thought it'd be funny. Scene! Sally and Ghost Cedric! Not real! Sally and a potions teacher approach a small spring. Sally looks in, disappointed.
That's not Cedric, that's just my reflection.
No, look closer.
Sally's reflection changes to Cedric.
See? He lives in you.
Illuminating image of Cedric in the stars! His voice booms!
Sally, you have forgotten.
No! How could I?
You have forgotten who you are. You are more than you become. You must take your place near the kitchens. Remember, that's still where it is, right?
How can I go back? I'm not who I used to be in so many ways. I don't wear glasses anymore.
Remember who you are. You are Sally Perks. You go to this school.
He's rapidly disappearing!
No, please, don't leave us!
Remember, and also maybe wear your glasses.
No, please! Father!
Remember, did you just call me father?
Did I say that out? Oh, I just sometimes am like, Cedric is my dad. Okay, never mind. You can go. I'll consider the glasses.
Yes. Yeah, I should probably. Goodbye!
End scene! We built the sets for that. We built the effects. The clouds appeared in the sky. It cost millions of dollars. And it just wasn't working, so we cut it. And that is why the show's closed. We were really unprofessional, and we did not think about the amount of money we were spending on that stage. Yeah, so that wasn't real, but it is canon! Amazing. So this is a very real scene, what we're going to do now. So the Zach Smith part of the show, as you saw, when Alex over there came out and just talked for I don't know how long. I didn't see it tonight. But that's a different thing every single night, and that kind of just spun out of this weird scene. This was from a rehearsal back in 2015 at the Pit. This was the birth of the Zach Smith character. And this scene got cut because the circumstances around it changed, but the character was so fun that we just thought, let's just figure out a way. So this is the original Zach Smith scene. Die! Megan and Oliver they're still not friends. Wayne's still mad at Megan and Oliver, and he enters looking a mess, reading a paper.
Astronomy, 4. Potions, 4. Mythology, hey, outstanding.
Oliver and Megan enter, holding hands and laughing.
Yeah, but seriously, there is definitely something wrong with his hand. Wayne, hey!
Still doing that, huh?
In public now. Disgusting, I'm aware. How are you? We never heard from you. All summer.
It's awkward for a moment.
It's just been busy hanging out, with my new friend.
Oh.
Zach.
Zach Smith enters, being very rude and belligerent.
Zach Smith in the house! Hey, losers! Hey, bro, mind if I date your lady sometime? Hey, look at
He
this.
does a series of obscene hand gestures. Keeps doing them. And he really brings it home with one last one.
Yeah, you know what? Never mind. I don't want to be friends with you.
Got it! Smith, out!
And he does those hand gestures again as he The trio stand awkwardly in silence.
See ya, bye.
Megan and Oliver exit. Wayne pulls out a cigarette and he smokes it. He coughs.
I don't even fuck him. From now on, I'm a lone wolf. Let's just hope everyone in the school doesn't suddenly end up in a relationship. If that would happen.
Narrator and sexy music.
Oh, it would! And it does. Webster's Dictionary
And then it all happened exactly what was. That was why Zach Smith's in the show. Thank you. Yeah, that just changed because it wasn't fun to have Wayne be so mad at Megan and Oliver for something. Yeah. All right, scene. The caretaker / it's Halloween. Oh boy, this will have a story after. After Wayne and Oliver have witnessed Harry catching the ball sphere in year 1, this happened.
This'll teach you to think you can look at a real wizard, Hopkins. Eat slug!
They vomit slugs. The narrator enters.
It's true what they say, bullying. Bad. Magic. Bullying.
Wayne and Oliver come out and vomit even more slugs. Just lots of juicy, juicy slugs.
Worse. So much worse. And now a very special presentation. Let's watch the non-magical caretaker clean up after the magical children.
The caretaker enters with a mop. Music! Definitely not. The Monster Mash starts playing.
It's time for the Halloween feast. Jay Finch upgraded.
Students rushed in on 2 groups. Some were dancing, some were chatting. Wayne stood between them, stewing in awkwardness. He tried to talk to Megan. She leaves. He tries to chit-chat with the chatters. They ignore him. He tries to dance with the dancers. They don't let him dance. He walks over to Leanne, who is dressed in a full bunny suit.
Hey, Leanne, nice costume. Happy Halloween.
Costume? It's Halloween?
She joins the dancers who immediately let her dance. Then Oliver enters.
Oliver, where have you been?
Working on charms? I think I've got it. Ascensional!
An owl falls and splatters to the ground. Sally steps forward with horror on her face.
My hoodie!
Rise and runs away, her pet owl murdered by Oliver Wood. Owl murderer. End that scene! Yay! So about that, you laughed at the It's Halloween thing that she said.
No
That-
one ever did.
That was in the
I would do
show.
a full costume change and rush into it, and it never had a single laugh except for Matt Cox.
for me.
Very bad.
Every single night. I was that scene stayed in play for so long. That's the thing. Because I would sit there and just watch it and I'd be like, tonight. And everybody laughs at me. And it never happened. So you did. Correct. And then my hoodie thing was actually a different cutscene, but it timed out that I just added that in. That was something we did when we first started dropping the owl here. I was like, oh, and that wouldn't, but it's Sally's owl, but it was too sad. And it made Oliver really unlikable very quickly. Murdered a child's pet. All right, moving on. So this is the original scene, the Mr. Baldy, as we called him in the script. This was his original first entrance scene that happened, and this was probably, we kept this was at the pit, so I believe this was the pit version, it changed when we moved. The Dark Dark Lord enters. Extended. The Death Buddies all enter. Oh, look to the door. The doorknob jiggles and turns, but it does not open. The handle keeps jiggling. A pause. A knock. From behind the door, we hear.
Excuse me. I seem to have misplaced my key.
Everybody opens the door, and Mr. Baldy enters.
Oh, excellent! The bloodlines of wizardkind shall be purified. The bloody filth that has latched onto our race shall be exterminated. A new dawn is rising. The natural order shall be restored, and standing upon the precipice, an example of power and might will be me.
He puts one of lightning laughter. One of the Death Buddies raises their hand.
Yes?
Just wondering, what's our end game here? Like, what are we actually, doing? Like, when we win, what are we going to, do?
Loser says upon the what?
Upon the what?
Kadabra!
He dies! Pause! And that was that scene. That was one of my favorite jokes in the show for a really long time, and I think we just cut it because it just took that was 20 seconds we had to get rid of, because the reason the show is 90-ish minutes, or said that it's 90 minutes at the top, is we had a 90-minute time slot at the pit that week that would fit the show. So a lot of things had to go. Even as you see that, it's not. That's where the ish comes in. That ish, of course, you 10 minutes. That's the rule with issues. Great! So this is another fun one. So the Xavier Jones character, this is the longer one. Xavier Jones used to be completely different arc than what you saw tonight. Xavier used to show up in what you're about to hear happen, and it's very different. This was how it was at the pit for 5 or 6 months, I think. And then we changed it when we moved off Broadway. So this is the original comedy club version of the Xavier scene. Year 6! We're in year 6, and Sally Burke says this to Wayne.
Want to come upstairs?
And they do, and the narrator enters.
And we now cut to Sally's bedchamber where the two 16-year-olds, you know what? You can just imagine it, or actually don't. Please don't. Weirdo. Let's see how Megan and Oliver are faring, shall we? Spoiler alert, much worse.
Oh, Megan, touch the wall! Let this happen.
She's just as badass as I always believed.
I think we're in real danger here. She took my wand.
Oh, she stole my one too. Awesome.
No, not awesome. We have to get out of here.
He tries to get out of there.
Nope, we are not getting out of here. Wait, Junior.
Wayne runs out.
Hi, Wayne!
I'm sorry if I interrupted a weird thing.
Is my mom chasing you?
I'm not running from a sexual experience. Wait, your evil mom? What did I do?
Get out of here and we'll tell you.
Wayne tries to magic them out. He fails. Xavier bursts in.
Stay right there. Nobody leaves. Hello, children.
Wayne, do something!
Lumos!
Nothing bad.
Wayne, that is a year 1 spell.
Xavier, punch him onto his Wayne.
No, please don't hurt him.
Blackout!
Avada-kedavra!
A green light.
Wayne!
It's dead.
The lights come up. Wayne sits crouched with his arms over her head, still alive, while Xavier holds a giant spider.
I got it. The scary spider. It's dead. Now to deal with you.
Oh, please don't kill me for Oliver. Or Megan, please.
Oh, I will. Wait, what? What? I'm not here to kill Megan or anyone for that matter. The first thing I told you when I walked into this room was that everything you've heard about me is in fact a misunderstanding. I explained my situation. Didn't say anything that would be tragically misconstrued, nor did I expressly. I, in fact, revealed I am a sort of secret spy for the good side. Right?
No, you did the opposite of all that.
Oh. Oops. I'm so sorry. Adults can be forgetful sometimes. Oh no, I can tie you now. Tie you up for your own safety. Never know. And there's your warm back.
Is this evil mom trick?
Children, children. I've been sent here on a secret mission by the Dark Lord himself. But I have betrayed him.
What mission?
To infiltrate your student body as an ordinary 15-year-old student.
That should be taken.
I was to infiltrate your student body as an ordinary 15-year-old student. Gather information, made me finally have my first kiss with a loved one student. Finally, assist another student in the murder of the headmaster. Don't worry, he knows everything. Something's wrong with the hand, though. That's
Right. Are we supposed to believe you? Everyone says you're evil.
right. More misunderstanding. I'll show you. Flashbackians to 1981.
Flashback singing against his loud music as Baldy enters.
Excuse me, want to join my evil army?
He
What?
holds her arm and he touches it with his wand.
Wow, free tattoo! Thanks!
Oh, never mind now. I'll ensure everyone knows it. Hey, you.
He grabs a random passerby.
This lady.
Stolen.
This lady, evil. Tell everyone.
Okay, can't do. Hey, everyone!
They exit.
What's your name?
Xavier Jones!
No, that won't do. Let's see.
He uses his wand to draw out letters in front of him.
Java 16. Axon has jive. I'm usually very good at this. Jan Vexiosa. Come along, Jan. See you soon. I'm going to kill a baby.
What? Oh, never mind. Whatever you said, I'm sure is flashback managed. See? A misunderstanding.
And then that scene continued, much the same, with like some minor differences as what you saw here. Megan mentioned discovering that she's just a puff deep down within that, and Xavier promising she would keep in touch. And then later during the AOL Instant Messenger, Xavier joined had a little moment in it.
Hi, I found a place I know. It's called a Howard Johnson. And it is magical. Yet, bad news. I fear I've been discovered. Also, more bad news. The Dark Lord will be taking over the school. Those born of mothers will not be safe to return. Oliver, you should probably go into hiding. I recommend Howard Johnson. Magical. Megan, dear, I'm sorry I can't be there more for you. Good luck.
And then she was murdered and gone forever. That's how that happened. She died right there. And that is the sound you made is why we changed it. I think I'm reading scenes. You go, oh yeah. I remember why we deleted it. Amazing! Alright, we're gonna start really speeding through these right now because we've got a very short amount of time. This next scene is the reason there's a teddy bear that Leanne has at the end of the show when the battle was originally added because of the following scene you're about to see. This is year 5 during the meetings, secret meetings. Harry looks this way to the puffs in Albus's army.
3, 2, 1.
Student time!
Spell all but Chaffinch fall to the ground.
Ah, Chaffinch wins! But now, Chaffinch is all alone. Which means the bad gods can get him. Every 5 days. Chaffinch even exists. I don't know.
The others wake up!
What's happening?
We stand each other.
Although little isn't known that this wasn't the only secret organization formed that year.
Leanne sits on stage with a bunch of stuffed animals. Also, Wayne Hopkins.
Welcome to the Super Secret Magical Friends Club, or as I like to call it, the DA. Today, we're going to go over the most powerful spells in the world, but first, we have to have a very important tea party.
Wayne stands up.
Yeah, I'm not doing
He exits.
Hi, Wayne. Oh, he left before we did all the magic. His loss, I guess.
And then all of the teddy bears would levitate and Leanne would do all levitate and do all kind of crazy magic. Lightning, magic, that was that scene. That was in her, that would never have got performed or anything. It was just like in the initial draft of it. We had already, the teddy bear prop I think was just made because of that scene. And so then we just found another place for it. That's why the teddy bear's there. Fun fact! Cool! This next one is really neat. This is a scene that no one's ever seen before. These people have never even seen it before because it was an Australia scene that was added, and the 2-act version of the show there. This was an option for opening the first act that no one's ever heard, that I've always been curious about if it was funny at all. So you're going to tell me. It's great! So Act 1 in that version ends with the right before 4, Cedric, or this one, Cedric would have died, and year 4 would have died, and everyone was so emotional we had to take a break. And then year 5, we would start with this, with the beginning of year 5, with the lights up on Harry.
Oh boy, what a summer I've had. Listening to the news, lying in bushes, listening to the news.
A boy named Big D enters.
Oi! Potter! Who's Cedric?
How do you know who?
You've been crying like a little baby in your sleep. Cedric, Cedric, one little baby.
Hey, where's Juan, the Big D?
Hey, don't you dare talk about someone I had like 3-4 minute long conversations with for 4 years like that. Hey, I've got one of these and I'm not afraid to use it.
The thing turns dark and terrifying, a heartbeat sound. Harry looks around you.
Uh-oh, what am I getting into this time?
Everything's turning sad and dark as if I'll never feel joy or the happiness of punching someone ever again.
Oh boy, this must be the start of the darkest and most emotional time in my life.
A soul-sucking security guard or 2 enter and float their way towards Harry and Big D. They scream for a long time as it makes its way towards them. And the narrator enters with a T or something, some type of interval item, as I wrote, because it's Australian. For a moment.
Stop right now, just stop. Now get out, all of you. Not your story, not my wizard god. Apologies you had to see that, Henry.
That giant soul-sucking security guard from the one scene enters through the
No, out!
So sorry.
The soul-sucking security guard starts to exit.
Did you happen to notice where my friends went? You're always leaving me behind. She's rude.
And then they exited with loud screeches, and that scene was done! Yay! No one will ever hear it again. Great, this next scene was the one that hurt the most to cut once upon a time. It's never been read before, we never did it in the show. We had to cut it 3 times, but it was my favorite little section of, it was one of my favorite parts of the show, but it just didn't add up ultimately the thing. This little sequence of scenes, it's a bunch of them, is called Detective Leanne, and you'll see why. This was only ever in the very first reading that we did of the full play. So, year 4, real Mr. Moody's class!
Call it the green light curse. Because when you do it, there's a bright green light.
He doesn't spell bragging light!
Now, who wants to see me mess with some spiders?
Mr. Moody, I just want to say I'm your biggest fan. I've read all about you and I hang your picture over my bed and over all the pictures of my family in my house and in the paintings. And if you're here now, how are you there? Anyway, I met you when I was 4 and you said if I ever saw you again to say this to you. Nico Pico.
Right, everyone follow me so I can use illegal spells on you. The children.
All legs except Leanne, who smiled face.
He didn't remember me. I've waited for so long, but wait a second.
She calculates, aka swivels her head back and forth.
Gasp! That's not the real Mr. Moody, but then where is real Moody?
She pulls out a magnifying glass and a Sherlock hat.
Yes, on the case.
She uses on everything. Later in the play, as May, Wayne, Megan, and Oliver contemplate who they will take to the ball, she walks by.
It's someone with the last name Junior. You almost practically asked.
Here has a question.
A question? What's that?
Later in the play, after the second task is finished, everyone exits to study.
When the 3rd task months away, the school became somewhat focused on, actual education, all except one girl, whose quest for the truth culminated in several shocking surprises.
Leanne enters in a trench coat and a fedora, standing in the moonlight. Mystery music plays.
Perhaps it was the cool night air that brought in the chill of my Or perhaps it was merely knowledge. That's true, for the truth was mine alone to have. Real Mr. Moody was an imposter. This vial of unused potion proves it. Ugh. But who you ask would do such a thing? Someone at the ministry? Someone with an evil and slightly convoluted agenda? Like supposedly deceased criminal Barry Jr.? The perfect try! He thought no one could stop him, but he never counted on Leanne taking up the case. Wait till I tell everyone! Self-high five!
She slaps herself in the face.
I can't remember a thing.
She exits singing. MC. getting your puff waiting at this heart to heart with the of that friar.
Hey, that friar.
Please, just Friar, how are you doing?
I'm ready.
Oh, very sad. Don't worry, you'll pull through. You Hopkins are strong.
Wait, right, you would have known my parents.
Oh, what students they were. Successful, bright. Everyone loved them. So popular, shining examples of their house. Important people. A shame what happened to them with those chocolate frogs. Yum, though.
Friar? What else were my parents in?
Isn't it obvious, Wayne? They were braves.
Or there was a brief montage of Dear 16s with Leanne ran in to say this.
Oh no, me and Katie Ding Dong fought over an envelope. Then the envelope cursed her. Envelopes are evil and they are wizards.
Yes, and Shaken Journey would eventually enter.
I did it! I ate all the flavored beans! Here is my ranking from best to worst. You'll never guess what's number one. Wallpaper!
The Ginny would enter.
Ginny, there's something I've been waiting to tell you for so long.
Bye!
Yay! Sorry. Great. Or we're gonna skip because we have to get out of here. So we're just gonna read one last little one, and we're gonna skip everyone on the stage. But this was the original ending of the play that only happened the very first performance that we ever did, and then we cut it. We're just gonna start on page the very bottom of 17. With the headmasters now, it looks like someone else is here to say hello. This is in the white room scene, and we're just going to zoom right through it.
Now
Great.
it looks like someone else is here to say hello.
Cedric would enter in the white room.
Cedric?
Hey, Wayne. Sorry you died.
Yeah.
Wayne, you made the puffs, pal. Really, don't take my word for it. There's one more person here to see.
Then Helga would enter.
Hello, Wayne.
I don't know who that is.
You did well, Wayne. Another papa will make us all look cool.
That's your mother.
Yes. And now, Wayne Hopkins, you all have something in common. Inside you, the greatest magic of all. Loyalty.
Sorry.
Loyalty, hard work, patience, and so welcome, Wayne, to visit heaven. As for you, Mr. Headmaster, we should join some time, eh?
Sorry, not interested.
And then we're going to zoom right more ahead, right to the very last little bit on page 19, where, so after, on the train platform, after the narrator as the little kid runs off, and leaves just Megan, and Oliver, and we're going to start with Megan's line, did you bring it?
Okay. Did you bring it?
Oliver pulls out a small stone.
What, the magic rock we found just left on the ground in the forest? Of course I brought it. Magic friend rock, back to me!
Resurrection Rock Wayne enters behind them.
Man, we have so much to tell you. Scorpius.
No!
Albus 7.
Hey, what else do you think they'll be sorted into?
Pretty good idea.
And then the play would end just like that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming. And also, so if you are a fan of the show and you've really enjoyed it for a long time, occasionally, this is just me talking stuff. But if you do pay attention to like my various social medias and things like that, we will be doing a reading that we did one time. It's called Pups 3, Eventual Maximus. Just pay attention to our social medias. It won't be on the shows because we'll be doing our own. So pay attention. It'll be at the pit on August 13th at 8 o'clock. So please be on the lookout for that. And you guys will be.
They are gonna put the dogs. They're gonna tickle and tase us. Look, I was wanting to. I don't know why. You want to get tackled and tased? Not in particular. It's like, hey, is this on your bucket list? A little bit. Alright, so my friend has the same thing you got. Alright, next is Ron. But as the Go.